What's going on? Welcome in. Come on in. Take a seat. Take a seat. Listen, I want to bring you guys in on something special today. Just a nice little relaxing something. I get a lot of comments on youtube.com, maybe like 5 or 10, and a majority of those comments, maybe like 5, is asking me, Krabby, to play the Sturm Ass in WarThunder.com. And you know, I would be really happy to oblige. Okay? I love playing WarThunder.com. There's so many great, wonderful vehicles in this game that I love so much. And one of those fantastic WarThunder.com vehicles is the Sturm Ass. I have this lovely 8.7 lineup here, but it's all for naught because I'm not playing any of those other vehicles today. I'm only going to be playing the Sturm Ass. Now, I'm purely just showing gameplay. Okay? So, I'm not going to die at all. And we're not doing that. I'm not going to sit in the hangar or sit in the kill the death screen or anything like that. I'm only going to be playing the Sturm Ass. And there's a little bit of a twist here too, is that the youtube.com comments that have been asking me to play this want me to play it as like anti-air because there's a one of the missiles has a proxy fuse, right? So there's a modification you can get, unlock proxy fuse missiles on the Sturm Ass. And you can shoot down airplanes easy sleazy. Allegedly, I wouldn't know. I've still only got like half the mods on this thing. Let me check really quick. If I type in, I feel like I always misspell Sturm. There it is. So I'm 31 deaths and 22 kills. So I'm quite negative in the Sturm Ass. Don't quite see where that leopard shot my teammate from. But, it's okay. I was looking at my negative KD in the Sturm Ass. Looks like this XM 3 is on the objective. And it looks like we're not decapping A. So I'm led to believe that there's a gentleman on the A objective that I should be weary of. It's going to be this L-44 off to our left o'clock. Interesting. Well, there's still got to be a fella on the A objective, one would assume. Oh my god, one would turn himself to the blind spot on the A objective. Okay, so it's just me versus an L-44. Now the magical thing is, while I've not unlocked the proxy fuse munitions, I still have tandem Bligs, which are quite powerful. Very devastating rockets in WarThunder.com. I'm going to cap the A objective for points. Now that might have been the L-44 in the middle. He J'd out, and that was the L-44 roly-poly. Okay, how was the A objective not getting decapped if that XM-3 was on top of it? He was never on the zone. Oh, wait, I'm in the zone. I'm dead. Wait, I'm on the zone and I'm not capping it. Oh, my time here is limited. I can tell you now I won't be making it much longer than another minute or so. Okay, now is it reasonable that I can destroy a light tank? Honestly, I want to say no. Is that a Stingray? CV90 TML. Not sure what that guy was doing. Not sure if he wasn't looking at me or if he didn't take me seriously. Oh my god. WarThunder.com makes me a little upset. I get a little bit of like my blood pressure goes up a little bit. It spikes just a wee bit. And I get a little excited. I get a little hyped up to play some WarThunder.com. And I have to remind myself that the Sturm Ass is so, like, abnormal and atypical of the War Thunder experience. Anything you do to play the game is completely different in the Sturm. It is entirely different because you're not able to shoot on the move. Okay, you're not able to like shoot when you stop. You have to come to a full and complete stop and allow about 10-12 seconds to let your rocket launcher come out. And then it's, I mean, usually it's generally a massive pain in the ass to shoot the bad guy. Normally when you're seeing through your sights, WarThunder.com is a little bit of a arcadey video gamey game, and so it's not exactly the most accurate 100% of the times, although there is settings that can adjust this, and you could just decide to play simulator battles if you were a true #1 gooner. But the sights go directly through like the bore of the gun. So you are aiming down the center of the gun. You are shooting the bullet from the bullet's perspective. And this is not the case. Oops, I just magically didn't die. This is not the case on the Sturm S. I would be stupid to hold an angle against. So you're not shooting down the barrel of the missile, like one would assume. What you're doing instead is there's this little looky-loo device at the front of the gimmick, and then there's the missile here at the back. And so sometimes you're shooting, and those 2 points have to converge when you want to hit something. And that offset can really dick you over when you're trying to like aim for people or shoot stuff. Yeah, I would say for a first game, 2 kills is not so bad. I've been playing the entire evening, and I think in one game I got 4 kills, and that was the best that I did so far. So I've gotten 4 kills in one life in the Sturm S. Yeah, this is easily the most challenging tank I've ever had to play in WarThunder.com. Like I was yapping about a moment ago, it's very different than any other vehicle you can attempt to drive. I think this is one of the ultimate challenges to play WarThunder.com. If you can spin a positive KD in the Sturm, I'd be pretty impressed. And I haven't got my little tickly grabber digits around the proxy fuse. I can imagine it's probably pretty good. Proxy fuse missiles are usually pretty fun, and they're usually pretty good. And I'm kind of excited, but already with my experience in the Sturm, I can only imagine it's going to be god-awful and not very good. What's the elevation on this? You only get 15 degrees of elevation. That's doesn't really surprise me. That's fine, though. There's ways to work around it. I actually started driving towards the B objective on default, but this is not a B objective type of tank. I actually meant to drive out towards A. That way then I can blast my missile across the open fields and perhaps we can hit something. Yeah, so far so good. We're even Steven KD right now. Okay, I'm at 1.0. That's a nice place to be at. A nice comfortable zone. But I'd like to improve that figure and push it up a little bit further. I gotta think too, like, you're really handicapping yourself playing the Sturm S. You're really forcing yourself into a terrible corner that isn't really meant to be experienced. Because you can do so much better. You can do so much better. I could just go play the BMD4 if I wanted to spam missiles at people, and it would be so much better. I could play the BMP2. I wouldn't have to wait for the missile launcher to come out. I wouldn't get tandem missiles. I wouldn't get proxy fuse missiles, but I would get a 30 mil autocannon with a really fast firing rate, and like the exact same, if not slightly better armor protection, because that cheese wedge slope on the BMP can be kind of funny and can kind of prank people. Not on the Sturm S. Not here. Also, it's only 2 crew, so you only need to kill 1 crew member in order to destroy the Sturm. Again, just another piece of the puzzle makes this quite possibly one of the worst tanks in El War Thunder O. Missile in. Okay, looks like the Sir Bussy dodged that missile. It's okay. Wouldn't expect anything otherwise. It's like the ultimate rage bait tank. It's like if there's one thing that's designed to just piss you off and make you like angry at the game, you know, just to go, wah, that's this tank. That's what this tank does to people. That's what it's like playing this. It's an impossible challenge. It's a rage bait machine. It's a gimmick. It's not very effective. You'd be better off doing anything else. I mean, yeah, I can sit her hull down, but is anybody going to drive in front of me? Are they going to magically dodge my missiles? Okay, so we have a giraffe, me versus Israel, M113, East versus West, NATO versus dog shit. If the giraffe wants to peek up, maybe I can spot him. He'll be like right here somewhere. If I just shot the gun. But that'd be expecting too much. It looks like it's really going down right now. This is real intense gameplay. Okay, maybe I could have gone over to the C objective. I kind of figured coming over to A might be slightly better than the C objective, because I feel like lots of people go to C and I would just die if I went over there. Let's go. Took a little bit of manipulating the camera, but we were able to shoot that guy in a hold down position, so it feels pretty cool also. Nice little exploiting our advantage. Haven't seen the giraffe scoot up. A T-32 over there. It's right. He's right there. Can't really spot him. It's all right. All right, I'm just sitting here now. Well, while I'm enjoying some WWarThunder.com gameplay, let's go ahead and play my other favorite gameplay. Yeah, if anything happens, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me pick this. Looks like there's a medium tank over there, but I'm not going to chance it. Looks like he's through the bushes. Okay, small 5 crew premium, low. Let's just get like a Panzer III. I like this gas. Okay, 2.7 Biga medium tank. Okay, we know what this is. This is the Lee or the Grant. We'll just guess the Grant. Tough. Wait. Was I wrong? I'm about to guess the same thing. I know it's the exact same identical tank. Wait, that's crazy. You think I can see this medium tank? He's a bit left of the STB. Oh, now he's kissing the STB. Nothing. 7 crew, 2.7 medium tank. Oh, the B1 turret? Where am I? Come here. Come here, you fuck. You fuck. Alright. B1 turret. Oh, yeah, well, that would... Heavy tank. 7 crew heavy tank. Well, I guess France, so it wouldn't be the Char. And the Char's like 12 people. Is there any bad guys? I don't see the giraffe still. Yeah, this is real intense. Holy shit, the giraffe was right there. Did you guys see him? Anyway, let's keep cruising. Heavy 2.7. Oh, I guess Britain too. Who else has heavy tanks at 2.7? Oh, medium tank. No. 7 crew medium tank. Oh, is this Solaire? Is that thing packed? That'd be crazy. No, it's only 4. Okay, that's right. It's not the fucking Italian meat wagon. What else could I guess? 2.7 medium tank. Wow, I'm really surprised that this is not the Grant. Is it? It's probably Russian then. Oop. Looks like the Ush. I gotta guess the country first. It's probably Matilda. The Valentine. You know what I'm talking about? The Russian Matilda. Matilda. There we go. He's Russian. The KV-8 is 3.7. It wouldn't make sense. Medium tank. Fucking medium tank keeps getting me. Valentine doesn't have a million fucking assholes in there. No. 7 crew medium tank? Was the SMK not a heavy tank? That is 7 crew. But which shithole... Which... What? Russian 75 premium? Is it the BA-11? But that's like that's not... Only 4 assholes in the BA-11. What is a 2.7 medium tank Russian premium? Man, I'm getting clowned on right now. I'm getting clowned on right now. Medium tank. I can't think of it. I can't think of it. Medium tank. Medium tank. K? B? Alright, we're gonna look for the... Oh, there's a helicopter. Hold on. Anti-air kill? Clutch. I'm looking for... What's the fucking thing called? The Ush. Looking for some Ushy. I just got the Ushy. That's what we're looking for. That's the 3rd kill. That's the 4th kill. Holy shit! I'm 2 for 2, baby. Well, 1 for 1 for 1 for 1 for 1. But, you know what I'm talking about. 4 for 4. Listen, 2 for 2. I'm clutching the hell up. B is getting captured. What a dub, dude. What a massive victorious W. Ay. I feel like I knew that trivia. I guessed the British premium and then the US premium. I thought it was silly that I guessed it because I was like, it's the exact same thing. Why would it be different? But then I guess the Russian one just was different. It's kind of a fail on my part. Whatever. Anyway, good match. Didn't die that time. You know, we preserved the KD. Maybe I can get this some more, like a light tank or something. You know, maybe the game's opening up and we can get a bunch of kills. I'm starting to see the light, you know what I'm talking about? I'm starting to see, like, why people would pick this. It's really all coming together right now. This is really turning into one of the cooler, more exciting tanks to play. Alright, here we go. I'm about to get one big, massive kill all over the screen. That one doesn't count. Okay, so it's been 2 games. I've gotten 4 kills. The goal with this mission is to get 1 seductive, sexy-ass, smoochful kill. Okay, that's the entire plan. That's my whole strategy. So what I'm going to do is we're going to be a little bit sneaky, and we're going to drive to the most obvious spot in the entire map. God, I actually don't really know why I'm going this way. We're going to go over here. We're going to post up. We're going to get a big fat W, dude. As soon as I get the last kill, we're all done. Now, listen. I got to think what I want to say, so let me fucking think. Let me fucking think. I'm about 10,000 RP away from unlocking the proxy fuse munitions on the Sturm-Ass, and maybe in the future we'll get a video where I get 5 airplane kills instead of 5 tank kills. And why? I guess I shot down the helicopter. I guess I need 2 kills in the Sweden match, so I guess I've only gotten 3. Or right? Yeah, right? Yeah, I've only gotten 3. So I need to get 2 kills for Sweden. And I'm 10,000... Please break in time. Oh, thank God. Oh, okay, that's 1. I need to get a second one. That's why the Sturm's one of the best vehicles of all time. See, with other tanks, I might have been able to get out of that situation without dying. Like if I played a medium tank, or like a heavy tank, or like a tank destroyer with armor, or like an anti-air vehicle, or like the M22. You think I could have gotten away with that in M22? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not in M22. That's a little, let's not over-exaggerate. All right? But most anything else, I definitely could have gotten away with that without having to die also. One little APDS round with about 30 mils of pen right through the kind of the frontal area kills one crew member, and I'm toast. So I could die to a 50 cal easily. I'm going to save this T-72 teammate. He'll need to be patient for about 15 seconds. But I can pull it off. Here we go. Missile coming out. This is the final mission of the video. I'm even Stevens across the board. Okay, I just need to get one last kill. Alright, one little guy. The airplane kill doesn't count. I got 2 the first game. I got 1 the second. And 1 the third game. That's 4. So now I need to get the 5th kill, and I can absolutely do that right here on Hurtgen Forest. Absolutely a big fan of this map. I like especially driving more towards the middle of the map. Look at all the AA, dude. I'm so jealous. I like driving towards the center of the map and just playing in the city, because I think Hurtgen has a really fun urban city fighting environment. What I'm going to do instead is something that I don't like to do, which is drive around the edge of the map and sit still behind a corner and like sitting next to a rock. So hopefully this can net us 1 kill. I'm trying to net us 1 big kill. We're going to drive this way. We're going to follow the main road. You know, someone might look over here and notice me. But the hope is that that doesn't happen. So we'll see what I can get up to right now. I want to hide behind some actual piece of cover. Maybe like a rock or something. Or like below a hill. Somewhere nice. Or I can play the game WarThunder.com. Okay, so we have a helicopter. This is truthfully no big deal. I'm too small and insignificant. He's not going to notice me. Little old me. I'll be able to very easily get away with it. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, okay, I got to return to the battlefield. Hold on. Hold on. Turning to the battlefield. Alright, sick. Now, once I spot this helicopter, then maybe we can shoot at him. Once... Okay, there he is. There he is. Little Cobra. You know, we shot one a minute ago. He's flying through trees and stuff. Fuck yeah. Alright, that's 1 helicopter kill, but that doesn't count because it's not a tank. Even though he was on the ground, they're still going to count that as an air target. Big missile kill, dude. Definitely a massive dub. I'm sure that guy's not upset. Oh, look at that turret. God damn. Okay. See, this is already off to an excellent start. Alright, we're already shooting down airplanes and whatnot. Okay, now I think is where we post up. Now's a good posting spot. Yeah, see that? I'm looking into their spawn. This is a great position for me to be in. Once they like sit still for 15 seconds and stop driving forward. That's all you really need. Okay, once you get a person playing WarThunder.com to stop driving, then you've really got them. And they gotta do it on their own without me like crippling them or something. Okay, I shot a tree in accident. That's fine. You know who sits on their own? Anti-air. I bet we could wait here long enough for AA to spawn in. That thing's basically AA, right? I shot a brick wall. That's fine. Listen, if I was in anything else, would I have been able to get those kills on the T-95 and the Term 3? Ask yourself that. Probably. You know, but I chose to play the Sturm S today because it's one of the worst tanks I've ever seen in my life. I think I need to push up closer. And I also think that this M24 Chaffee poses a more serious threat to the enemy team than I do. Anybody in spawn wants to come over here and sit still? I think I need to push up, dude, but this PLZ has got too much heat on us, dude. You know what I'm talking about? He's being too scary. Everyone's looking this way. I don't know where that turn 3 is. Okay, wait. Real last tank alert. Here we go. Okay, we got the targeting and we did not get mobility. We did not get any piece of mobility. Right through the front, bitch. That's the game. Top Goon down. All right, fatties. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.